Good people of YouTube, we meet again. Welcome back to Planet Coaster. Today, I want to do something a little bit different. Now, we've been working on our pirate park. Things are going really well, but I've kind of ran out of room on that park. And so what I thought I would do is start on another park in another location, not the large ravine location that we've been on, but to go to probably the Forest Sandbox and start working there. Now, the difference is that this park is going to be very well thought out, and the best way I think we can do that is to do one section at a time. And I also want to try to incorporate actual real life coaster designs into this park. So I like Cedar Point. I grew up really close to Cedar Point, and so I want to try to make some rides that are at Cedar Point. And so let's go ahead and get right into it and see what we can make. Okay, so one of the reasons why I wanted to pick this map was because of the day-night cycle. I think this map has a day-night cycle, and so we can actually see what things look like at night. Now, if it doesn't, that'll be okay, but I really hope it does because I really want to see what the lighting's like. So what I think we'll do is I'm going to start trying to build Cedar Point's newest ride, which is called the Valravn. It's not even built yet, I don't think. It doesn't open until May 7th, 2016. So, I think we're going to try to make that. Now, this looks like a pretty good map. There's quite a bit of like kind of outcropping and rockways and stuff. That's okay. I think this will be pretty good. We've got trees. I don't know if we can get rid of these trees. Yeah, we can if we need to. Okay, so let's go ahead and get rid of this sign and start making our pathway. Now, I do like this entrance, and I think we're going to kind of keep up the theme of this. And I do like the idea that it's more green on this map because you know, it's already got trees on it, and so I think that's going to be pretty cool. Okay, so we got our path drawn out, and I think I'm going to go ahead and make the Valravn right here. I'll put some, you know, eatery shops and things like that at the very beginning, and so when you first come into the park, there's stuff to do, and so I think the Valravn is going to be orange, and so I would just use red for now, and it looks like it's going to be pretty simple. I think there's one kind of complicated section I might have to work on. I might have to make these chains right here. I'm not entirely sure. I think it'll come out all right. But I also think that there's a part on this coaster that has boosters. And since boosters aren't in the game yet, I don't know if I'm going to be able to accurately do it. Okay, so it's pretty tall, pretty straight up. And then we need this to come out like this. And then it turns around. Can I make it turn, please? Maybe not, because it's too short. We back it up one, and we'll extend this out. There we go. And then it pretty much comes straight out, and then it drops. And so we'll just do that. We'll take that off, and we're going to make this drop. Now, I don't think I can make it as straight down as what the Valravn has. Now, I also don't know if I'm saying that correctly. I also think that this banks right away as you come off here. And so I might, yeah, I think it starts to bank. Turn sideways a little bit. And then it does like this, and I think this is going to be the complicated part, is doing this loop that I'm going to need to do here in a second. So what I think I'm going to start to do in these videos is try to have the building aspect sped up, and it's done really quickly. And if I have to, I'll try to pause and explain what I'm doing. But for the most part, I think I'm going to speed it up, put some music in the background so you guys can just sit back and enjoy and watch me build this thing. Now, the issue with this section coming up is that I know that from the get-go I'm not going to have enough speed to get this thing to do what it needs to do. And so it's going to come up out of this bank, straighten out into a braking zone, and then you're going to have a moment of pause, a very slight pause, and then you're going to free fall again. The purpose of a dive coaster is that you stop for a bit and you have a feeling of free falling, and it's like a 90-degree angle, which I can't achieve in this game yet. And so there's a spot of braking here, and I put in boosters because I think at first glance it's boosters, but then I go and I actually watch the point of view video that they have on their website, and it's actually a braking spot right here. Okay, so I had the loop going the wrong way, and I actually had to raise it up a little bit because of the rocks and stuff, but it'll be okay. So we get this going back up, and then it actually does a kind of like a little hill, and then I think it turns back around. Okay, it's not gonna be completely perfect, but we've done a good job with what we're able to do, I think, because the loop really screws it up. The fact that you can't do the loop the way that it's done. Okay, I gotta bank this, because if I don't, you guys are gonna flip out on me. Okay, so oh crap. It's the difficult thing is remembering, like, to do all aspects of this. Okay, there we go. So this kind of comes back in on itself. Yeah, it's not going to be perfect, but it's better than nothing. And then it starts. Okay, let's do one. Oh, I can't do it. And then, let's see, we'll have it go back down, because it goes underneath this part right here. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna try to make like things somewhat like they are actually in some of these parks that I'm gonna do, but it's by no means like perfect. I mean, I'm gonna try to make it as like somewhat as close to as what I can, but just so you guys know, like, there are some limitations that I have right now. Okay, so then it comes back around and on the outside of this thing. So let's... Ah, crap. This hill's screwing me up. Yeah, okay, whatever. It's all right. It's all right. You guys get the idea. I've done it as best as I can, and there might be some cuts in this video just to make it actually more enjoyable to watch, just so you know, because I don't want you guys to be bored of watching this. But this is the thing, you know, it's like setting up these specific rides is going to take some time to do, and actually getting them perfect is another thing in and of itself. Alright, so let's take this back to the station, and it's almost there. Yeah, this building on this hill really screwed this up, because now I got all these like little loops and stuff, that little hills and stuff that I didn't really want to put in. It's actually tricky to kind of figure out how to do this. I might just have it go straight back into the station. It's so annoying. I can't build it how I want to build it. Okay, we'll do what we have to do here to get this to work. Why is it building down into the ground on this park? The other one didn't do that. That was a misclick. Maybe I just have to turn it completely. There we go. I wanted to put some brakes in, but it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to do that. Maybe it's the length of the track playing a. Okay, there we go. Okay, that was kind of frustrating to make, just because I have limitations. You know, there's some things I can't do. Drop this some more. You got to go like piece by piece if you do this. Yeah, we definitely like clip some people's heads off doing that. Okay, take it down like one at a time here. Okay, I hope that this works now. Okay, let's see if that works. A little bit of edits. Nothing too serious, I don't think. Add train. Start it up. Speed it up a little bit. Okay, here we go. Let's hope it works. Please work. Please work, okay? You know you want to work. Maybe we should have took that higher. Okay, so this first part looks stupid now. It's definitely messed up. Oh, my head! It hangs. It's not too bad. I mean, now it works, but maybe I'll try to take that top lift even higher. So this, I mean, this, I am pretty sure Cedar Point doesn't do anything like semi, they do things really intense for the most part from what I've seen. And so they wouldn't be building a ride if it was like this weak. And so I definitely need to make this more entertaining. And I think that this will solve the issue, giving it more speed right here. So yeah, it looks a little crazy right there, but at least now I think we're gonna get a lot more speed because it's a lot higher. And honestly, like, this doesn't really matter that much doing this because it's just chained. So I'll have to like make the rest of the thing like that right there. Okay. Hey, I have no cam now. What the heck? Weird. All right, let's see how that does. This is a little higher. I think it's gonna be a lot better. Once those boosters work, I can definitely see why the boosters are necessary. They just lose their heads right there. Actually, maybe they don't. It just looks like you do. Alright, so this is our first coaster. Somewhat of a fail at our new park, but, you know, it is what it is. Not too bad. And it's, I mean, it's definitely not perfect by any means, but it's a start. And I'm going to try to make other coasters. I think I'll probably just go with Cedar Point. Maybe we'll wind up naming this park Cedar Point when it's all said and done. But for now, actually, let's just do it right now. For now, I think it's okay. And it'll do what we need to do for the most part. Cedar Point. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. I know it might have been somewhat of a boring video to look at, but, you know, it is what it is. This is how it goes sometimes with making videos. You don't always get what you want. And things don't always work out perfectly for you. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, click that thumbs up button below. Feel free to subscribe if you're new to the channel. I'll see you guys in the next one.